Hey guys. Okay, I wanted to come to you guys today and talk to you about the importance of talking to a prospective challenger and leading with the challenge pack and the whole package. Okay, I think sometimes, especially as a new coach, and I was totally like this, we feel weird, right? We feel weird asking somebody to pay to be in our challenge group. It feels, I remember feeling like, okay, if I'm saying that I'm helping somebody or I'm serving somebody, it feels weird to ask them to pay me money, right? Because we get a commission from whatever they buy. And it took me a while to kind of link those things up. And I would watch all these videos of coaches and what was their perspective on people having to have Shakeology in their challenge groups, and what did that look like? And I remember one time voice messaging Kristen and being like, what do you think about letting anybody in your challenge groups? Why do they need to pay? And so I just want to tell you that whatever you think now, if you're new especially, I totally believe that over time, what you think is going to change. And that is just because you need to see the challenge groups and the challenge packs and people on Shakeology working, right? You kind of need to see that process work. And so I'm going to tell you something from a person that's just a little farther ahead than you guys, really. I'm not, I've been doing this since March of this year. What does that equal? This is my 8th month, maybe? I don't know. So it's not that far down the line, but I just want to tell you kind of how I've moved from maybe where some of you are feeling hesitant about talking to people. Maybe you haven't seen great results. Maybe you haven't seen any results. Maybe you don't understand completely what Shakeology can do for you, and so you're not seeing the benefits of talking to somebody else about it. So I'm going to give you a little perspective down the road, okay? So here is what I have chosen to do in my challenge groups. Please understand that you are the CEO of your business. This is your company. This might have been a $40 investment for you, or maybe you bought a challenge pack and you signed up for free. In the end, you are sitting on top of $1 million company, okay? So you need to treat it like that. Sometimes that's hard to remember. So the first thing that I want to tell you, and if you've done your GYMS personality test, which I recommend completely that you do, I try to have all my coaches do it because I like to know who you are. I'm going to tell you that I'm part Ruby. So a lot of me is I'm competitive and I like to win, and that kind of motivates me and drives me. Some other personalities, Pearls, for example, you guys are going to be motivated by service. And I find that a lot of Pearls, this is really hard. This is the hard part of doing this job, is really asking people to pay. It's hard. So I want to tell you this, okay? You are doing a job. You are doing a job. You are in a service industry and it provides an amazing service, but you are doing a job. Okay, and in a job you get paid. So you don't need to feel guilty about asking somebody to pay money for you to provide a service. Now, we go above and beyond what we actually need to do or what is required of us. We are not simply saying, here, I want to sell you this Shakeology and this program. Okay, now go away and do it. Okay, we could do that, all right, but that's not what we do. Instead, we say, you know what, I want to come alongside you and I want to see you be successful, and I'm going to put you in this challenge group and I'm going to check up on you and I'm going to encourage you. And if you need extra recipes, or if you need me to help you with how to calculate your calories, or you want extra advice on what to do with your portion containers, or you need modifications for a workout, I'm here for you. I want you to ask me those questions, okay? So you are providing an extra service, so be confident in that. Along with that, let me say this. Something that I heard at Danny Johnson, who is an amazing speaker, and she said you need to under promise and over deliver. Okay, so if you have one challenger, you guys, you need to be treating that challenger like gold. Now, that doesn't mean that you're pulling them along, like, let me do everything for you, right? But what it does mean is that you are showing them that you're there for them and that you care for them and that you want to help them and you want them to be successful. Okay, anytime that I would feel kind of like, ugh, about taking money, from somebody paying for a challenge pack, and then I was going to be in there, they were going to be in my challenge group, I would think about my friend Casey. And Casey, she is I can't even think right now. She runs boot camps. Okay, she's a personal trainer. She runs boot camps at our local park. And it's like $50 every couple sessions or whatever that you can come to. And I would think about her and I would think, I would never feel weird about Casey asking me to pay her to run this boot camp. I wouldn't assume because I'm her friend that she's just going to let me do this for free. And then when it comes time for her to be like, okay, well, this is how much it costs. And I'm going to be like, what? Like, you said you were helping me. Right? Like, you said you were providing a service. I can't believe that you're going to ask me to pay you money. So whenever I would think about like, oh, I feel so comfortable about, when we get to the price part, I feel so uncomfortable about this. I would think about Casey and I would think about my reaction and I would think, you know what, this makes total sense. I'm providing a service, right? I'm providing a service. So let that alleviate some of that feeling, okay? The other thing that I want to talk to you about is the whole package, because I think that one of the hardest things to do is to talk to people about Shakeology, because obviously Shakeology takes up the biggest portion of cost. Maybe some of you have not been on Shakeology enough to know the benefits yourself, okay? But I would encourage you to really think about how Shakeology has helped you. And I would encourage you to look into Shakeology as far as the nutritional value and what it really does for your body, because it isn't like anything else. And when we break it down and we say it is $4 a meal that is going to give you energy naturally. It has nothing fake, nothing added, no preservatives. Now that's not important to everybody, but that's important to me, right? And I want to put good things into my body, and so I want to share that with other people. It is going to help your digestive system, help people be regular. It regulates your body. It makes you feel good. Okay, it's not like another meal replacement shake that is full of junk and crap and says it's going to help you lose weight, and really it's just putting a bunch of chemicals in your body. Okay, and so it is $130 for a reason, and I can stand behind that because I understand a lot of the ingredients. If you don't, I want you to look up Shay Stanford on YouTube. It's SEAY. She's a Beachbody coach. She's also a holistic nutritionist, and she's like the Shakeology queen, and she's going to break it down. She has so many videos. She's going to break it down to you how Shakeology works and how you can talk to people about it because it's beneficial. Okay, so do that if you are needing some more information and you yourself need to feel confident about Shakeology. But here's what I've seen from people, you guys, okay? People that are like, oh, I don't really want to buy Shakeology, and, can I just get the 21-day fix? And I think at first my reaction was always like, oh, sure, okay, because I didn't want anyone feeling pressured or like, she just wants me to buy this $130 shake, And so I would just let them, like, okay, just buy, the program and come and get into my group. And I originally felt like, I am doing so much good. Like, this isn't about the money. This is about the person. And I'm going to have them in my group, and they're going to see, all these other people doing well and on Shakeology, and that's going to inspire them and encourage them to do it. And, we're going to work through this together. And let me tell you what really happened. Okay. Cause I have let people in along the way, that are not on Shakeology without clear boundaries, and I'm going to talk to you about that in a minute. I've let them in, and let me tell you what I have found. Not one of them has completed a workout program, stayed active in the group or saw success. Not one of them. Okay, so what I thought I was doing was being really selfless and helping them out, and instead what really happened is that they failed, right? And my job, our job as a coach, is to really help people be successful. And what I have found is that a key component, you guys, to success in what we do is Shakeology. It is that nutrition piece. It's a program, it's Shakeology, and it's the support that we provide in a challenge group. Okay, so when you're talking to people, understand that you're not just asking them to pay $130 for a shake. Okay, you're asking them to trust you because this is what gets success. And I tell everybody that now that is like, oh, I don't know if I want to spend the money, and we work through that cost objection, and then in the end they're just like, I just don't know if I want it. You know, can I just get the videos? And I say to every single person, listen, I always recommend that everybody tries it for 30 days. It's completely returnable. Okay, you can get all your money back. But what I have seen personally in my groups is that people that put together a program and Shakeology and a support system, which you're going to get from us, all right, those people are successful. Shakeology is going to help you get results quicker, which is going to be motivating for you to keep going. And I always really try to stress that this is about an end goal, and sometimes that is about putting a little skin in the game. Okay, that what worked for me was realizing that if I was going to pay this money, which was more money than I wanted to pay, that I better make sure that I commit to this and that I actually do what this program is saying. And I did, and I loved it. Okay, and it has changed my life in more ways than one. So I want you to think about that from that perspective, that as you're talking to people about this and it comes up as a cost and you're feeling confused about that, understand that you're really doing the best thing for them, okay? It's coming from a place of really loving them and really knowing that if you take out this component of Shakeology, they are less likely to be successful. And you can say that to people. Tell them, you know what I've seen? I've seen that people that don't invest in this, people that don't do this, they are not as successful as people that put it all together. I want you to be successful. Okay? I feel like there was one more thing that I was going to tell you, but this video is already 12 minutes long. Gosh, I cannot make a video less than like 10 minutes. Okay. I'm going to go. If I think of anything else, I will put it on there, and I hear my kids coming down right now. Okay, so let that be just encouraging to you guys that, you know, if you're feeling unsure about the whole price and how that all works, just trust those that have gone before you a little bit and realize that we have seen what you haven't seen yet. And I know that because I've been there, okay? I've been in your place. And I've totally changed my mind and changed my view. And I talk to people from such a confident place now about that challenge pack because it's the real deal. Okay, and that's what we are promoting. We're promoting real results, not just like, oh yeah, just buy this program and because anybody can do that. Anybody can go to the Beachbody website and do that. We're providing a service. Okay. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Oh my gosh, are you still here? Did you stay? Okay, 13 minutes long. Boundaries. Here's what I was going to say. If you need to make clear boundaries, this is what I have done for myself, okay? People that decide that they are not going to buy Shakeology and they are going to continue, they just want the program. And we've worked through those objections and we've done all these things and they're still like, nope, I just want the program. And this is what I say. Okay. In just a second, I'm going to send you a link so you can order the 21-day fix. But because I believe in Shakeology so much, at the end of our first 30 days together, I'm going to talk to you about it again. And then at that time, we'll decide if you're ready to add in that component and continue on with us in the groups or figure out a different game plan for you. What are you doing?
I'm fixing.
Oh, okay.
It was fun.
And what that means is that I let anybody in my group for 30 days. After 30 days, I talk to them, we reassess. If they're ready for Shakeology, then they can move on with us. And if not, then it becomes more of a check-in with them kind of thing. I'm also thinking about doing kind of like a general fitness page. This is my sick boy today. Just to kind of put people in there. And so that kind of gives you a boundary, so you're not having to say, oh, no, you can't be in my group. Because I know that that's hard, and I don't want to say that either, okay? But it kind of gives you some clear boundaries so that people see, like, oh, she's serious about this, okay? And she really does believe in it, all right? Okay, 15 minutes, oh my gosh. Okay, all right, girls, and maybe any guy that's watching this, have a great day. Be confident in what you are providing. You're providing a great service, okay? All right, have an awesome day. Yay, go.